Okay, I'm good. And you're...
Alright. Hello, happy Monday. Welcome to our hour stream, episode 866, part 847. I'm Cabbitness1983, this is BigDW22.
Hello.
Okay, I'm like, what happened? Because you didn't say anything at first. So, we're on Uno because we can be, so yeah.
What else?
And also, we're wasting time until Friday.
There you
I
go.
hear a can.
Continue.
So, yeah, we're back on this for an hour. And random discussions. We do have one little bit of sad news for those of you who actually remember this person. But we'll get to that a little bit later. If you like what we stream, or if you want to see what we upload, follow our channels, and also like, comment, subscribe, get our stuff into the algorithm, and, you know, we want to interact with you guys. You can also follow us on Twitter. I am Cabbitness1983. He is BigDW1985.
Yes. I'm alright, just clearing my throat.
That reminds me of that song that says, "Let me clear my throat."
Yeah, I know that song quite well. Unless you could relate that, have you been to Cali?
I mean, technically, yes. And more than once.
Nah, I don't think so.
Ooh.
Alright, that's what I was saying earlier. Yeah, we're not on Tekken today because of, now we know Fakaram is out, for those who got the, pass. So yeah, you can play him right now if you have the pass, but for those who don't, like, being up here, we won't bother with him until, well, he was not out till Thursday, so we'll showcase him on Friday. And whatever you had to see, I guess that backfired.
Well, the card, or the hand I had all green cards.
3 minutes. That is Al Snow. And it says AI. For those who watch wrestling, I think you may get that that name reference. I said, when an owl been in this game? And yes, it is that Al Snow, the one who actually walks around with a mannequin head. There's anyone who actually had a dog named, well, he had a chihuahua named Pepper. Kinda sad what happened to that. There's a sad to that story, by the way. Let's just say there's an old legend, I think you know him by the big boss man. Those two had a feud, and I guess he didn't like the dog. I don't know, but you know how, well, you can relate because you're a dog owner. You know, like how you love your dog and everything, and I guess he tried to forgive him, and let's just say he did invite him to his hotel room. Don't worry, not what you think. More like for a dinner. And he gave him food, but he didn't realize what he was eating. Yeah, he was having pepper for dinner. That's actually the name of his
Yikes.
Yeah, that is sick. And that actually happened.
Oh. For some reason I thought it was on you.
Six minutes, see. I was expecting with your shenanigans maybe until, I don't know, maybe at the 15-minute mark. I can see you are just, itching just to mess with me. But that is typical from you. So I gotta say, I was gonna go a little bit nice on you today. But, there's a thing. You poke the bear too many times, and you're just going to get bit. And you know what, see? Alright. So I see like the gloves are off.
To be fair, he didn't give you much of a choice on that one.
Well, I'll give you a choice to save. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, I'll give you a choice to save the game. Alright. The other thing earlier with Tekken, like, we won't mess with Mr. F, as Cab calls him, until, well, on Friday stream. So, yeah, I have not heard anything about people's thoughts on the character yet. So, I know the patch notes is out now, so, I haven't read or heard anything in it yet, so I'll talk with that on Friday stream. But they did have something on Sundays. So I know you missed this, see, because by your time, I think they've been on about around 8 on your time. But basically, shockingly, no Harada. It was actually Murray, one other person. So basically, they were just talking and showcasing that, you know, Bakaram is coming, and you know, they showed the trailers what we already know. Of course, also that the Pac-Man thing is also coming in that update as well, which you'll have to buy. And yeah, that stage does have stage transactions. Oh, save us, Savior. What Cab will do?
I have no idea. Because even if I chase the color, or no, I guess I could chase it. Yeah, I had no idea what that dude had. Also, hi ADF, who says, Ahmed the Dag terrorist in a Winnie the Pooh film, did you consider the Tigger movie of 9/11 propaganda followed by censored 11 with merry melodies for Looney Tunes? Coal Black and the Seven Dwarves. that's not my fault. It was the Pooh's Adventures maker's fault.
Let me see what else they mentioned on the Tekken thing yesterday. I said they mentioned the Pac-Man thing. Oh, we are getting more costumes, of course. Also, the season pass or the battle pass thing that they have. Of course, it will be Pac-Man themed. So if you want like a Pac-Man head to put on your characters, you can do that. They have shirts, but I think that's only in the battle pass. Bad move, see, bad. Yeah. You know what? It's been 11 minutes. We lost 3 matches to Owl, and we just lost 1 to Chomper.
Yes.
Normally, it'll be at least one of us winning in the earlies here, but not this badly. Back to Tekken. They confirmed that well, we're getting more outfits, of course. Which they confirm we're getting more swimsuits.
I did see that earlier today.
Better than the ones that we have now, at least. And I kind of know what Tekken's doing, because, well, you know, Street Fighter got theirs also coming out, but that'll be in a later update. So I'm assuming they said it'll be in the patch 2.4. So what's out now is 2.3. So we'll probably be getting the swimsuits at a later date. If I had to guess, probably next month, unless they're trying to mess around with the Street Fighter of things. Yeah, so for right now, that's everything on the Tekken side, what I've heard. Oh, on other notes, Marvel Snap's new season will start this week, tomorrow actually, as they'll be in the Fantastic Four season. I saw a slight little of the trailer, but yeah, Ben Brode is back, and I'll just say this: I'm just gonna say one hint, or because you know how his trailers go. I was gonna say nostalgia. It didn't call. Oh, it did. Checkmate. And that time it took 15 minutes. Alright, see, I know it's been a minute with this. Have you saw my, I'm not actually with this in a long time. Have you saw my, latest poll? And both, wait, hang on.
Which one? Oh.
Yeah, that's why I said freeze for a minute, because, the connection timed out. Get us back in. Alright, I got it. Alright, let's try this again. Well, that'd have been the reason when I did it last week, because I just looked. The previous one I did was like 4 weeks ago. It was a Disney one.
Oh, I voted for the librarian lady.
That's not her.
Yeah, that's... Oh, I thought you were talking about the Goofy girlfriend one.
No, the beret girl.
Oh, that's what I voted for.
You know what I found funny? Because she was leading at one point, and then all of a sudden, like, it turned around. I said, wait a minute, y'all must be tripping. And I just say, like, beret over Roxanne? And then I'll say, like, 2 days later, it turned around, and Roxanne is actually leading and killing it right now.
Ugh.
Oh, your cards.
No, I prefer Beret Girl.
Hang on. Let me, Okay, I gotta hear this story. Go on.
There is no story. I just like the Beret Girl more.
Over Roxanne?
Yes.
Like I said, she was leading and winning, and all of a sudden it turned around. I'm just saying, like, and I say, like, y'all lost your minds. And nothing against.
Okay, have you seen the second movie?
It's been years, but I know that she's with PJ, and I know she does the
Yeah, she's a way cooler character than Roxanne.
God dang, I pushed the wrong button. She was kind of shocked for about why they didn't brought her back in Extremely Goofy movie. And to make things worse, than a fun fact, I don't know if you heard about this one. They did like a Christmas thing, I believe, in 2000.
Yes, I saw it.
And they say that Roxanne was replaced.
Well, it was a college girl. Like, this was Max in college.
Yeah. But fun fact about the I forgot her name in that one, but the same person who voice acted the girl in that film actually is the same voice actor who voice acted Roxanne. And there's a conspiracy that people.
Kelly Martin.
Yeah, and then there was a conspiracy thinking that I think they say that Roxanne was supposed to be in the film, but I guess at the time, you know, with how CGI, I guess they couldn't deal with her hair, so they kind of redid her in a way. And Kenny, hi, welcome to the stream. He says CT.
CP?
CT.
Oh, CT.
Don't know what they're trying to say.
ADS says, reminds me of the intelligent duck from the Tiny Toons episode, The Amazing Three, who Shirley flirted with, only to be roasted by his intelligence as if to say, get lost. I remember that episode.
Actually, ADF, I'll put you on the spot here. So I know you're into randomness with cartoons and everything. Who do you prefer? Roxanne from a Goofy movie or Beret Girl from Extremely Goofy movie? And be completely honest.
He says Roxanne.
Thank you. Like I said, and people wanted her back. And like...
Well, hold on. Let me ask you both this. Why? Why do you both like Roxanne over Beret Girl?
Well, in this case, I would say Roxanne should have been back in the second film and just say, hey, alright, then it continues where they left off from the first film. And I'm saying, like, oh great, now Max is kind of back solo again, and you know, and then you know, I'm happy for PJ with Beret Girl. At first, I thought Max was gonna actually try to hit on Beret Girl. But I say, like, really, Max? But in that case, I am glad for PJ on that one. So I say, like, I don't know what Disney was thinking for some reason, just kind of didn't have her mysteriously vanish from the second film all of a sudden. And like I said, to that other film that they just kind of had her replaced. Too bad Mikey's not here with us, because I would have heard on his debate too. Would say, like, I wouldn't be surprised if he would have picked it Roxanne as well.
Well, here's why I don't pick Roxanne, because you need to watch both movies to see how both girls treated their boyfriends. Roxanne was willing to leave Max because she thought she was being rejected instead of listening to what he said. She was that quick to actually say, I'll go with someone else, because she did not listen to what Max had to say. Beret Girl actually stood up for Max and his friends. Also, in the first Goofy movie, you see her for a few minutes, and then the rest of it is just Goofy and Max. The Beret Girl actually plays a part in the second movie.
Yes.
So that's why I like her better, because she actually served a purpose and she actually helped. Roxanne didn't help anything. That's not to say I don't like Roxanne, but I like Beret Girl better.
And basically, the whole thing in Roxanne's, well, Max was just kind of he was more like afraid or concerned to say if she liked him. And I guess when Roxanne was trying to...
that was before. After they clearly stated that they liked each other, when he tried to tell her the truth, she automatically said, I'll go to the party with someone else, without actually listening to what Max said. So Roxanne is hard-headed. And also notice the only reason why she didn't go with someone else is because he had to lie.
But it all made up at the end.
Okay, but if she was really for Max, she could have just said, hey, I'll wait until you come back, so that he didn't have to make up an elaborate lie to keep her.
Not to mention...
Because that's the whole... That was the whole reason why this happened, is because Roxanne said, I'll go to the party with someone else.
Also, two important details too in the missings, besides in the film. Okay, so like I said, she did make an appearance in the extremely Goofy movie. She was technically a apparel swap in that Christmas one. Excuse me.
Well, we don't know that, because I think the animators said no, that was just a coincidence.
They had the same voice actor. I mean, from the original.
So?
Not to mention, they already said, and then I already told you,
So
said
that
like the.
mean that
and
does
then
not
they already,
mean it's Roxanne.
and then they
That
already
means
said
they just
like.
hired the same person.
And then also they say that the CGI was kind of bad back then. They couldn't do Roxanne's hair, or her long hair at the time.
That doesn't mean that is Roxanne. That just means she looks similar.
Also to point out that now she did made a cameo return in House of Mouse. with a different voice actor.
She did.
And if I don't watch the current. I don't know if you watched the current DuckTales at the time. Not the.
I know she was in that too.
Yeah, she had a brief
Or
cameo
in character that.
Yeah,
looks,
well, yeah. No,
I don't.
it was her.
Did they say it was Roxanne? Did they actually say that character's name was Roxanne?
I think the audience is pretty much are.
No. Did the cartoon actually say her name was Roxanne?
You know what? I have not seen. It's been a minute since I watched it. DuckTales. Well, that version of DuckTales anyway. But they confirmed because
the people.
Because they could. Because
Just
they said
because a character looks like it does not mean that's the same character.
Hi, what did you confirm? Say what? She had a twin?
They would have to say, this is Roxanne.
And that was a little Easter egg.
Until they say...
if it looks like
the... But hold on. Because apparently, is it Belle? Belle ends up in another Disney movie. They didn't say that was Belle. They said that was an Easter egg. They didn't have to say it was Belle. Because time-wise, it would not have worked. They just threw that Easter egg in there. That's why I said, unless they actually say in the cartoon, that is Roxanne, that does not mean it's her.
Like I said, there's a lot of conspiracy theories with it. Actually, I'll show you the video once we're done. But yeah,
No, I know what video you're talking about. I know exactly what video you're talking about. I've seen it. That's why I roll my eyes at it, because unless they say in the show that's Roxanne.
I mean, not in the not that DuckTales thing. I mean, overall with the with her character. Besides just in the DuckTales cameo. Now, I would say, here's an idea that I think Disney could do. I wish they would do it, but I know they're not going to. If this has already been, like, already now the 30 year anniversary right now of a Goofy movie, I would say if Disney could either, it's going to be kind of hard if they could go back to that old animation. Like I said, it would be real hard if they do. Or either they do another movie and have most of everybody back from the first two films, or they could just do like a typical Disney Plus show and just say in we had Goof Troop, and I don't know, they could just call it maybe, I don't know, Max and PJ, or just basically of a Goof Troop spinoff. I mean, you can still have Goofy, Pete, and the others on the show, of course. And then that'll be like a way to kind of bring back, hey, they could bring back Ray Girl back, and they could bring back Roxanne back.
And again, Roxanne might not be in that show because she could have moved on with her life. I mean, the same thing happened with the Wonder Years. The two main characters did not end with each other.
No, you mean Wendy and
Yes. They never got married. They had separate lives.
Did they? Never mind. I was gonna say, did they anything different in the recent reboot that they did, or is it the same?
Well, that's a totally different family. So that family isn't necessarily connected to the other. I mean, it's the same era, it's just not connected to them directly. And also, same era, which means, what was the name of the show? Fred Savage's character on the show, he would have been a kid anyways.
Yeah.
Kevin, that's his name. Kevin would have been a child on during that time.
Now, going back to DuckTales, the recent one. Now, you remember what Goofy, what he dressed as, right? Yeah, he's dressed similar to what he wore in Goof Troop. So I'm guessing in the timeline that between DuckTales and Goof Troop are kind of in the same universe.
It might be, and it might not be. Also, AF6. Seek your heart, you know it to be true. Admit defeat, and the defeat will admit you. Sonic, oh Crash, he's not playing after me in the show. He's in the audience. With Knuckles, Shadow, and Tails.
And also another reason why I decided to say what Roxanne and the over Beret Girl. Watch the first 2 minutes of the film. Well, the first 2 minutes of the first film, just to clarify.
What about the first minute?
Enough said. As I said.
Oh, you mean the dream that he had? And
yes.
then come to find out she didn't look exactly like that? Well, Beret Girl looked exactly like how she looked? I'm telling you, Beret Girl is way cooler than Roxanne.
Like I said, I have nothing against Beret Girl. I'm just saying.
Oh, no, I have nothing against Roxanne.
Yep. Yeah, when I did the poll, I found it funny that say like all of a sudden like I found it funny that yeah, Beret Girl was winning, and then all of a sudden that and then it just went a 180 out of nowhere, and all of a sudden Roxanne took over. Yeah, going back in the beginning when I was saying like when I finished that sentence with the on the Roxanne comment, and you said that next, I say like at first I thought you were joking.
No, I forgot what you meant by that.
Yeah, I literally thought it was the cards, and I said like, oh, I guess you don't like your hand. I say, oh, she was, god dang it. I say, oh, she actually did admit that for Roxanne.
says, "Oh, sorry, I didn't know he was going to speak with the Australian accent." I like how you three are fighting this one out.
And checkmate. And I'll do it again if I have to. Hey, you started this earlier, so I was just thinking like, hey, if I gotta finish it, then so be it. Speaking of polls, see, here's the question. Will you ever go back to doing polls again? Alright, we've been at it with that for like the last 20 minutes. Alright, here, we got a lot in the throwback stuff. Well, between today and over the weekend. Yes. So, for example, I did not know that Betty Crocker had pudding roll-ups. Saved by Dusty.
Well, I was actually trying to stop Chopper, but okay.
And now you gotta stop Dusty. Really? Oh, so I was saying earlier, the Betty Crocker pudding roll-ups. Here's one in movies. 32 years, if you remember, Rookie of the Year. One of many songs in the past I get tired of. Been 24 years that this song has been on the Billboard in the top 100. Usher's You Remind Me. It's already been 19 years for Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. 36 years for Lethal Weapon 2. 30 years for Species. 25 years for Scary Movie.
Are they making a a sixth one?
Yeah. I think sometime next year. Mm. That would have been easily. Uh, 31 years for Forrest Gump. It just happened yesterday or the day after, but it is now 50 for 50 Cent. I still can't believe he's gonna play Balrog in Street Fighter. Ooh, one of my favorite movies. 37 years for License to Drive.
I've actually never seen that movie, but I know who's in it.
Do you know you have besides the obvious name, which I think you're going to say, but did you know there's 2 Corys in the film?
Yeah, those are the names I'm thinking of. Corey Haim, Corey Feldman.
Oh, so you don't know? So you just saw the film. Oh, so you didn't know that Uncle Phil was also in the film?
I did not.
Yeah, he plays the one of the
driving instructors.
Yes. There's a moment with him that's saying like God, I forgot the name of the lead's character name. Because he has coffee and you're trying not to spill the coffee while you're driving. And funny that the girl that he likes is actually named after a car.
Mercedes.
Yes. I'm kind of thinking you saw the film since you know that one.
No. I know it because people talk about it, but I've never actually seen it.
Ah. Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't. But yeah, it's been 37 years. 37 years for Short Circuit 2. Uh, 35 years for the Jetsons movie. Wow, I actually forgot about this show, and I blame my cousin for this one. 26 years for the soap opera Passions. So no, it's not yellow. Oh, another classic. 36 years for Weekends at Bernie's. The first film. Did you remember this CD back in '95 when they had the Nicktoons jacket?
Sure.
Oh, here's another classic one. Dang. 35 years for Wild and Crazy Kids. Fun fact, I didn't know they debuted on the 4th of July. And we got... Yeah, I didn't either. And we got 7 minutes. Stolen by a chomper. Alright, 35 years for Die Hard 2. It also came out on the 4th of July. Oh, we got a lot here in the 4th of July history. I can't tell by how many years, but this goes back to '92. But if you remember, Sir Mix-a-Lot with the song "Baby Got Back."
Of course I do. He's from my state.
Reached #1 on the billboards. Really?
Yep. Well, that that's not good. That's really not good.
I didn't have a choice on that one. On what to pick. Oh, I guess we can end. We got 5 minutes here.
Oh, okay.
We lost the chomper. I'm sure there's a few others in the throwbacks. You know, I've not had Hardee's in a long time. I did not know they had fried chicken. Yes, I remember the Super Grip Ball. Yeah, we're not going to mention that. They're mentioning Jello with the Pops. Yeah, you should know where this. You should know where that's going next. Yeah. 34 years for the Terminator 2. 34 years for Problem Child 2. Darn, 18 years for Transformers. The Michael Bay first one. Oh, you should like this one. 42 years for Michael Jackson's Human Nature. Uh, 40 years for Back to the Future. Uh, 28 years for Men in Black. And 35 years for Vanilla Ice's Ice Baby. 39 years for Big Trouble in Little China. 54 years for Shaft. 32 years for Son-in-Law.
One of my favorite movies.
Pauly Shore. 39 years for The Great Mouse Detective. Oh, there's another one of Michael Jackson's. It was on July 7th in 1988. Dirty Diana reached #1 in the Billboards. Uh, 45 years for Airplane. I ain't heard from him in a long time. Digital Underground with in the Humpty Dance.
Didn't he pass a few years ago?
29 years for Independence Day. I forgot about the Tickle Me Elmos. 33 years for Boomerang. And I'll do one more. And 27 years for Armageddon. Oh, one little extra. You heard that Chuck E. Cheese, they're bringing them back? We got Chuck E. Cheese now. They're thinking about doing another Chuck E. Cheese. What are you gonna call it? Chuck E.'s Arcade?
Huh.
But it'll be for the adults.
So, Dave and Buster's.
Pretty much. Hey, when the last time you say, like, I want to go back to Chuck E. Cheese? Alright, folks. Well, that said, that'll end tonight's episode. But if y'all enjoy, by all means, go to our channels, hit that notification on the like. It does help the channel grow for having me. And I'm pretty sure there are some of you aren't subscribed, but if you do, see what new videos I do on my channel and new videos that Cav does on her channel. Follow us, of course. Mine is BigDW2285, and hers is at Cabbitness1983. Alright. So, we will return on Wednesday for another hour stream, which could be anything. And to fast forward to Friday, we will be on live Friday as well on our normal 2 hours, as we'll showcase Mr. F, or Fakaram, for Tekken 8. Our thoughts on him. So yeah, stay tuned. Cab is still at it still on Metaphor. I would ask how far are you, but you don't know, do you? Alright. So yeah, Cab is still on Metaphor. As for me, the V's already up right now. Actually, did I post? Yes. WWE's already up right now on this week's Weekly Towers. Bleach already have over the weekend is up. Yeah, that's a long game to finish with the story right now. Well, in the anime for where I am right now is on the still trying to save Rukia from the execution. And currently on the fight on my last vid with Soifan and Yororichi. Yeah, I still got a long way to go. But expect more of that, possibly with Snap, Tekken, definitely with Pokemon this week. More from the Capcom collection, and more. Yeah. Alright, see, anything before we go?
Nope.
Whew, excuse me. Alright, with that said, Cap and me, we'll see you on the next one.
Bye-bye.
Later.